Okay, so in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to set up the game for to make level editing a lot easier. Because right now you have to, when you make new changes, you have to go back into the main menu, then click Custom Story, and then select your story and click Start. And then it has to load again. Unfortunately, there are ways to make this process easier by going into your Documents folder, My Documents, then Amnesia, and then the main folder, and then right click the main underscore settings.cfg and open, select a program, then select Notepad and OK. So this is the settings file, also XML, and then we want to find the show menu, which is right here, and this basically, if this is set to true, the main menu will be shown, and we still want this. If you read the wiki, it tells you to turn it off, and that's because they use an auto load mechanism that automatically loads the map when you start the game. But I prefer having a main menu, so I can go into the menu, select my custom story, and then click Start, and after that I can simply reload the map. So if you want to follow my advice, let it stay to true. You can of course play around with it and see what you prefer. Exit menu directly. I've set this to false. I left it at false. The wiki also suggests that you set this to true, but I prefer it to false. If you set it to true and you're in your map playing and you hit escape and you press exit, then instead of going to the main menu, the game will close directly. But you can play around with the settings. Allow quick save. This will allow you to save the game, quick save the game using a 4 and quick load the game using a 5. And this is probably a nice thing to have, so I'll set this to true. Save config is suggested to set to false. And then we need to find the script debug. So search for script. Oops, sorry. Oh, sorry, wrong file. This should be okay. No, I think there's one more called pre-menu. Yeah, show pre-menu. Set this to false, because the pre-menu is the title screen that you get when you start the game, the frictional logo and so on. And we also want to turn this to true. Load debug menu, which is essentially what is going to help us reload the map faster. So once this is done, we can save it and close the document. Okay, so now go back into the game, then go to change profile, or so go to the profiles menu screen, and then click create, and then you name something with developer. We're just gonna follow the suggestion on the wiki and call it dev_user, and then we're going to shut down the game. So select the profile and shut down the game. And now in the My Documents Amnesia main folder, there's a new folder called dev_user. And we're going to go into that, and then we're going to right click the user_settings CFG file and open it. Select the program, Notepad, OK, and then we're going to search for the script debug and turn this to true. Okay, so this is great, and that's pretty much all the things that that's needed. Let me just yeah, you can play around with these debug settings, but it should be enough with the oh, actually we want this to show debug messages, though we should be able to turn it on in the debug menu anyway, but we are just gonna set it to true. Okay, this is great, so save it, and this this is to make the game auto-load a map, but I prefer, you know, the first time I start the map just select it in the custom story menu, because then I'm sure that it actually uses my custom story settings. So just go ahead and save it and then start the game again. And come on. Okay, so this menu should have been gone. Or did I turn it to true instead of false? Let me just go check that. Let's go back and then open the main settings, open, start the program. True menu. I'll set it to true. Exit menu director, that's okay. Save config. Okay, so it probably could be because that I changed the settings while the game was running. Yeah, so make sure the game is not running while you change the configuration files. Sorry about that. Let me just check that we got it all right. Show menu, that's okay. Quick save. Did I change the true menu? Yeah, okay, so that's good. Save it and close it. And now we start the game. And it goes directly to the loading screen and then to the menu. And then we're going to select the dev user profile. Select, then custom story. Select our example, double click it and click start. And now we should get into a map. And if you look in the lower left corner of the screen, you saw two messages. And those are the debug messages, which will help you to debug your scripts when you get to that. But now as you're in the map, let's say you make a change in the editor and you save it, instead of going back to the main menu, clicking exit and then go back to the main menu and start the custom story all over, you simply press F1 as we've turned on the debug menu. F1, you get the debug menu or the debug toolbar, where you can change you can show some info like inspection mode, which simply shows some more information about the thing you're looking at. But anyway, these are the two buttons we are looking for. More specifically, quick map reload. So if you make a change and you click quick map reload, it'll fast reload the map and your changes should be applied. The reload map is for, as far as I've understood, if you make changes to entity files, you'll have to do a full map reload, which will reload all the entity files, etc. So that's pretty much it on setting up the environment to make it easier to develop maps. So see you in the next tutorials. Thank you for watching, and please give me feedback, because you know, I've made a few tutorials in the past, video tutorials, but you know, I'm not good at explaining. I'm a lot better at, you know, doing. So anyway, I hope this helps you. So see you later.